Hi, so welcome to this video, which is going to introduce you to using casting, okay? Now, what casting is a method of changing one data type to another so that you can work with it, all right? Now, it's one thing, so we're going to ask what my name is, okay, equals input, what is your name, okay? And we're also going to say age equals input, what is your age? All right. We also might say, let's go for money equals input. How much money do you have? Okay. Now, the reason why I'm asking some of these questions is because they're different data types in many ways. All right. So first thing I want to do is get all of these inputs, and we know that we can go print. All right. Your name is plus name plus, and I'm doing a full stop at the end of that just to be professional here. Your age is age plus and print. You have pounds. So let's run this and see how it works. Okay. Now my name is Ray. I am 36, and let's just say I've got £2 in my pocket. All right. So your name is Ray. Your age is 36. You have £2. Now, here's where it gets a little bit complicated. Because imagine, all right, I wanted to buy something from the shop, okay? And the item in the shop, let's say, let's go for, all right, item in shop is 5 is, let's go 1.5. This is where it gets a bit more complicated. Because if I did, all right, total equals money minus item in shop and printed that out. Okay, print out total. Watch what happens. So we're going to do that process again. Your name is Ray, you're 36, you have £2, and you'll notice that it says the operand type, string and float do not work. This is because I've got two different data types. One thing to learn about Python is that by default, anything that you get by an input is a string. Okay, so what you've got to do there, and I'm just going to separate that, is before I can start using money, it's okay to join it to a string. That's fine because it is a string. But when I want to use it, I need to cast it. And there are different data types that I can do. I can do int, okay? But because I'm working with money, I'm going to go for float this time. So float, all right, so £2 minus 150. Let's see if that works this time. 6, you have 2, and you'll notice it gives me the decimal at the end. The thing is, what I want to do, and I'm going to hashtag this out, right? What I'm going to do, all right, is put that total up there. I'm going to say print, you have total left over. So this is going to show me how much I've got left over when it subtracted it. So let's run it again. So I'm going to run it now. Ray, 36, £2. And if you look again, this time, because it is still in a data type that is not able to be joined to this string, I'm not able to concatenate it. So what you have to do is convert it back here. by converting it back to a string, I can join it with these strings again. So if I run that, you are rate, you are 36. We're going to say you got £5 this time. 5. You have 3.5 left over. And if I wanted to, I could put the pound symbol there. So it's just a short video that talks about the importance of putting things in the correct data type one way and back. Now, the other thing to bear in mind, if I want to avoid all of this, okay, imagine I wanted 5 numbers and I wanted to do, let's hashtag all of this out, all right? So I'm going to hashtag all of this out, and there we go. This can no longer be used. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go number 1 equals input. Please type in number 1. 2 equals input. Please type in number 2. 3 equals input. Please type in number 3. Now what I'm going to do here is total equals num1 plus num2 plus, I'm going to do a multiplication here, times num3. Now watch, I'm going to run this now. Let me print it out. One, 2, 3. Now, you'll notice because they are all strings by default, that hasn't worked. But what you can do is put the word int or float before your inputs, and it will convert them at this point so you don't have to do it later on. So I can do my conversion here. Now let's run it and see if it works. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and there we go. All right, 1 plus 2 times 3, and that's giving me 7. Let's add them together. Plus number 3, and we're going to even add number 1 again, just for kicks. So let's run that. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So number 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 1 came out as 7. So that is a video tutorial of how you can cast. Casting is important because sometimes you may get red errors at the bottom of the screen that say a mismatch type error. And it's important that you're able to spot it and convert things back to the data type they need to be before you continue. I hope that is a useful start for you in your programming journey.